under the enrollments from the quick links. So what you see over here is a list. Now any given information in Juniorlogs will be displayed in form of what we call as a table or a list, so that it allows you to, let's say, narrow down the information that you're looking for if it's a long list. It will also allow you to customize the way how you look at the information. So for example, I've got all these columns here at the top. I can go to the column picker and I can say, okay, not interested in suburb, but I would like to see probably language 2 and language 3, and then the list will get changed accordingly. Yeah. And this will then be customized. So if I select this view, it will just remember this view next time when you log in. Um, Anything that you see here can easily be exported out to Excel. So you can click on export to Excel option, and this is where all the information that you see, and that's true for the children, staff, educators, or parents and contacts. So you can simply have this available to you in Excel. The new enrollments happen from this button on the right, top right. So let's go under one of the enrollments and see how it's done. So within the enrollment section, you'll see a few tabs. So when we do a new enrollment, the first tab, the details tab, will be active, and this will allow us to input all the mandatory information that's required by the ministry so that we can add or search for an NSN number. So once I have put the date of birth and name and ethnicity and address and so on, this button NSI search will be activated. So you can simply click on it, and at that point it will show you if we can find any closest records matching the given details, or it will allow you to simply add a new NSN number from within the same pop-up. Yeah. Now once the details tab is filled out, we can then progress on to filling out adding the contacts, parent, caregivers, people who can pick up, drop off, and so on. The next one is the bookings tab. So here you can simply work through their active enrollments, but all the archived ones will be just sitting underneath here. Yeah. So as the child, even when they turn 3, and then you are attesting them for um, 20 hours and so on, all of that information will be saved in the same place. And let's say if there is a frequent absence detected and the child has to be reattested, then we can simply add to the new booking and then get the parents to sign the reattestation form from here. Yeah. Under the accounts and fees section, we will first set up the payee for that account, the ones that we have added under the contacts tab. And if there are more than one payee, then we can set up that information accordingly. All the work and income related details, if there are any, that can be added here, and we can simply assign the amount that the WINS has approved. Here we'll get to add the fees. So I just need to quickly show you the fees table. So under the center settings, we will set up the fees as per your fee schedule, and which will have an amount. And let's say in going forward, if you would like to integrate it with your Zero account, then we will also add a GL code to it. So once we've set up all the fees here under the fees table, when you go under the child's account, you can simply go add new fees, and we can select the fees from this fee schedule here, and we can put an effective start date to it. The option of weekly will automatically be selected, and if there is any WINS amount, then we can simply add that as well, and that will come through the WINS setup that we had seen before. So once this is set up, and if there are any discounts to be given, once this is set up, the system will start creating invoices automatically. So we can see that there is already a fee set up for this child, which is $150 going from February. So the system will start creating invoices, and it will start saving them under the draft status. So one thing that we do with invoicing is that We always wait for one more click from the admin to make sure that the invoices that are being sent out to the parents are all finalized. Yeah, so it only takes a couple of clicks, which we'll cover in the invoicing section just in a bit. Yeah. The health tab will allow you to input any of the information, family doctor details, illness, allergies, or any special needs, including the immunization details as well, so that you can later on have the immunization register printed out. If you would like, you can also display it out as well, and all the three medicine categories, whether we've got the approval from the parents or not, and so on. So all of that can all be saved over here. And the last section is the notes section, which simply allows you to save any private notes about that account, whether that's cultural, dietary, or financial, and so on, just so that whoever is working with this section, then they make them aware of that as well. Yeah. So that is the enrollment, the complete enrollment in a nutshell.